What's up, everybody? Spare Woodigun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on the Space Engineers Inspiration series. When we left off in the last episode, I don't know why I keep bringing that up, it's just a force of habit, please forgive me. In this episode, we're starting things off with the CIV Corporate Yacht. I believe this is a Dark Lord build. Haven't done one of these in a while, so I figured I'd show it off. This one's pretty cool, although it is deceptively small on the inside. It looks like a bigger ship. Mostly because of just how it's built, which is a really cool design, kind of like a Stingray or something. I don't really know what that looks like. It kind of looks like a Stingray to me, just the whole fin, wing, rounded nose with like a little tail off the back. This is something similar to how I think my survival ship may end up looking with like the engine room and all that in the back. We discussed that in the last episode of my Let's Play. But part of the thing is when you go out in third person, then you kind of realize that this is actually a small ship. Like, it's not a large ship build, it's actually a small ship, and so then the perspective becomes a lot more like, oh, this isn't that big of a ship. It threw me for a really big loop when I looked at it at first. So, a lot of this is conveyor stuff, and engines and cargo and stuff like that. Batteries. And then these big old industrial engines and things like that. So it makes use of the space, but there's not a lot of interior space. But it is actually pretty big for the size, because really it's that pod right there where those lights are is kind of the interior. So the fact that there's actually as much stuff in the interior as there is kind of impressive, to be honest. But that's, you know, kind of become a staple. So first of all, after we get out in our door here, we've got our beds, bunk beds. Looks like 4. I do like this effect too. There's a little like sunroof kind of thing. I think that's pretty cool. And then I think this is like either dining, office, something. I'm not entirely sure. It does have the updating inventory and power, stuff like that. So I'm not really sure if this is supposed to be like an office kind of thing, or if this is like dining. I think given the small interior, it's probably a dining room where everybody can eat. Side note, I would like to point out, this is just me being kind of a jerk about pointing things out. 4 beds, 5 chairs. Is there like a prisoner on board that doesn't get to sleep? Do we strap him into the chair? Brainwash him with the computer? I don't know. Like I said, I'm just being mean. It's a great build, though. It's really cool. And this is the bathroom, community bathroom, by the looks of things. Oh, and there's a shower. I missed the shower. Though, realistically, it would appear one... Oh, no, you can get through. Why was I stuck? I was stuck on something. There's a certain way you have to get in to get to the shower. But that's pretty cool. I think it'd be cool if in the future they actually made mods like this functional. Like, not from the mod developers, but the actual game developers actually added some, like, this is like a detox shower or something where you can wash off, like, minerals or toxic uranium or something. I think that would be cool, though, if it actually had a function. I don't know what this functions as. It kind of scares me. It's a chair, I think. Whoa! Now that's just mean. That's just mean. You go to use the toilet, and then you get back up off the toilet, and you're just outside. They just kick you out for using the bathroom. So mean. So yeah, I don't know what this part is. Washer, dryer, dump, disposal, garbage disposal. I don't know, whatever. Unimportant. It's a cool build. It's a cool build. I like it. And then, of course, we have our flight. It says, ooh, what is this? Why do these have oxygen tanks on them? Have they always had that? I don't recall there being oxygen tanks on the back. Open cockpit. Oh! They must have... the Azimuth mod maker must have updated the mod since it's an open cockpit and now cockpits have its own oxygen. Yeah, that's why it's got a conveyor tube on the back. That's so cool! I did not know that they did that. And then, of course, we've got our... very, very, very quickly... Some of you may have noticed this, but the idea I forget who actually started it, if it was like Tartarus or if it was the other, the last episode of the Inspiration series, our last build that we looked at in that episode, that was the, like the USCA Katniss ship or whatever. I forget the builder for that, but I think it was either Tartarus or the other builder, but one of them seems to have started a fad, or a new standard of having these small LCD panels with like information display and like, you know, retractable LCD panels in the cockpit and stuff like that, which is awesome. So kudos to them for starting a new gold standard. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's see how she flies. There is another one in this map. I believe it's the same. Oh my, this thing moves. I love those industrial thrusters. Those things are so awesome. So it actually flies really good for something that's considered a yacht or also this big. And or also this big. Because it's 220,000 kilograms, or almost 230. So that's... Oh, jeez! That was close. I almost broke something. I'm getting better about that, actually, and don't know if anyone's noticed. I haven't broke anything in a while. Watch, I'm going to break something now. Alright. So you got your lights and all that kind of cool stuff that's kind of a Dark Lord standard of having everything well lit and very well set up and everything. So that'll do it for this one. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so here we have the... Whoops, daisy? Here we have the falling off the platform. The Celeris. Solaris? Celeris. I don't know. Something like that. It's a light fighter. It reminds me of the Mosquito from... Or I think that's what it is. Mosquito? Hornet? Bumblebee? Something. One of the light bounty hunting ships by Tartarus that is really cool. It's got a heavy dose of, looks like reactors, unless I'm wrong. Those might be gravity generators or something. Looks like we've got retractable landing gears on hinges, which is a really cool idea. It's like small pistons with hinges. I don't know what this bottom section is, but it looks cool. Armor plating. Wake bomb launcher. Ooh. So it launches bombs out the back, I guess. Yeah. Ooh. That's nifty. With an antenna. It looks like a Gatling gun off the back, too. I wonder why everything's off the back. Oh, there are two guns off the front, too. Ooh, those look cool. This is like an Airwolf. For all you people that know what that is. So this definitely takes off of the Tartarus idea of like the hinge cockpit thingy, which is really cool. I love that. I love that more people are doing that. To like pull yourself back in. Let's see. I only have one timer block here. Remote control. Oh, that's interesting. So you remote control this ship. Huh. Well, wonders never cease. Alright, ramp mechanism. Fusion gun. Longbow. Wake bomb. Bulldog. Antenna.
Hello, Captain.
Oh, that's cool. It like turns everything on and pulls all that stuff in. That's so neat. How do you get the landing gears up, though? Oh!
Goodbye, Captain.
What? That's so cool. Okay, so the panels retract, the ramp goes down, and the landing gears go up. That is so sweet.
Hello, Captain.
Oh, and then they lock. Oh, now that's cool. Why can't I do a different view? Oh, there we go, you can. So one thing that's interesting about that is the landing gears lock once they retract to keep them from moving. That's pretty awesome. Ooh. Oh, those are those modular thrusters. These things are... This thing actually moves really... I mean, I know it's supposed to be a fighter and all... Ooh, look at that cockpit. It's got your ammo summaries and everything. Oh, that's so neat. No damage blocks found. Reactor output. That is so cool. That is so neat. Also, now that I'm looking at it, we did a small reactor script as well for power display, and I'm noticing this is M-Master's adjustable displays, which is used in like everything, and for good reason, because it's an amazing script. But I notice that it's set up to use the percentage, so I might have to reverse engineer that code and see how that actually happened. So that's cool. I mean, no one would ever follow you. Ever. Oh, is that just like a missile launcher? Oh, it's following me! Huh. Alright, so either I'm going backwards, or that doesn't go backwards. I'm kind of concerned, like I don't want to shoot it and then have it run into me. Yeah, no. They like go forward. That's weird. I don't know what that does.
Goodbye, Captain.
Nope! 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 Bring me back. Wrong button. Oh, there's... Oh, they use the mag locks. I love those. I love that mod. That mod is so cool. Alright, so we got fusion gun. Ooh! Aren't you cool? Where's the landing pad? Let's go back and test this on something. So, the longbow is supposed to be like a long range, like a cannon type weapon, like deck gun almost, I think. Oh, they might not have damage blocks on. I don't know that they do actually. But still, pretty cool weapon setup actually. And that just tears up whatever's behind you, which is pretty awesome. Alright, so that's a really cool little ship. I kind of like it. It's pretty interesting. And very maneuverable. I mean, it's supposed to be a fighter, but still, very, very well done. Alright, so let's move on to the last one. Alrighty, so we have our last build that we're going to go over today. This is the Engi Cruiser from FTL, which is a pretty fun independent game, a little indie game that was made a while back, but some interesting ship designs, and this has been made like almost verbatim. Like it looks super close, if not like perfectly close. Ooh, red light. Where's that coming from? Oh, giant spotlight. Okay. Yeah, it's like super accurate, which is really cool. It did give me one notification. This is one of those blueprint mods, which I'm really not a fan of, because if you use mods in blueprints, you have to set up the entire world with all of the mods needed to run the map before you can actually run the game. So it's a lot of tedious, like, input-output of finding the right mods and downloading them all, and it's just kind of annoying. I much prefer the world builds for mods, for modded builds. Now, the one thing is that you can actually, like load these into a survival map or something if you already have the mods listed. But still, it's just kind of annoying for doing the creative build to showcase them. It's kind of hard to set up. But the interior, I believe, is supposed to be mapped according to the FTL game, where you've got like where the airlocks are, where the command centers are, reactors, first aids over there, you know, all that good stuff. Mini oxygen. So I'm guessing this is where the oxygen room is in the FTL. Some other stuff. Now, it did give me a message about not having all of the mods, which is really weird because I actually went through and double-checked and triple-checked, and it's like I do have all the mods. So I don't really know why it told me that. The only mod I was missing was M-Master's configurable LCD panel script. The weird part to that is it's not something you can load into the game. Like, for example, one of these, like this, when you go into edit code, Was it Browse Workshop? Yeah, and then when it loads, load please. Yeah, configurable automatic LCDs. So this is where that actually is. So yeah, I don't know. We'll remember it, but it won't compile. Oh wait, maybe it will. Nope, nothing. Nothing. So here's your intro screen. Welcome to the Engi ship, the Taurus, from FTL, recreated in Space Engineers by Arctic Wolf. I believe that's supposed to be incorporated. Might be that's Industries. That might be Industries. Arctic Wolf Feral Clock. So this is the door room, which until I turned my HUD back on, I did not realize actually did something. This is like controls all of the doors in the ship, which is pretty cool. I'm assuming the button panels are done by quadrant. I could be wrong though. Door levels 1. I don't know what that means. Are there multiple levels? Like, are there more than one? Is there more than one floor to this thing? I didn't think there was. It's a small ship build. It's not a large ship in terms of block dynamics. What are these? These look like merge blocks. They are merge. Dang, nabbit! Stop breaking things. I hate when it does that. I don't know why it does that either. Yeah, so I don't know why it's listed as... Let's go outside again. Now, there's a merge block here, like there's for another ship. There isn't one over here, but there is one up top. I'm thinking it's supposed to be for remote access, since it has a camera and what looks like a remote block. No, that's a merge block. So merge blocks, camera. Oh, that is a remote control. So that's like a probe type of thing, I guess. Which is pretty interesting. I don't know what this is either. What are you? There's lights. Is this supposed to be a cannon, maybe? Because, see, it's one of those, some of the things may not actually work like they do in FTL, but it's designed like it is in FTL, so... Let's at least close the inner airlock. Let's test out the flight on it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, freaking epic in terms of an exterior and interior, like in terms of copying a ship. This thing is really accurate. I've only played FTL a few times, but this definitely looks like almost verbatim for how it looks in the game, which is pretty cool. I don't see any weapons on it. What are the timers for? Timer block start ion cannon. Ooh, let's fire the ion cannon and see what happens. I'm assuming it's that little thing on the right. I don't know. I don't know what this is for. Oh, what did I do? I did something and something fired. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's the little phasers. Okay. Okay, is that all one? No, it's... Yeah, it's always coming out of there. Oh, I see. Number 1 has to be on for number 2 to work, it looks like. Maybe. Maybe? I don't know. I might not be doing it right. There it goes. Interesting. So yeah, it moves kind of slow, but I mean, it's not designed to be a like big fighter ship. Actually, this would be a pretty cool ship to have in a survival environment because it's got like kind of everything you need, which is pretty neat. But the main kind of reason for it is the accuracy for how cool it looks on the exterior and interiors for modeling it after the actual game. But I think that's going to wrap things up for us in this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace!